Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. How are you? Good evening. How are you? I don't know where you're watching from, but right now it is 1:45 Eastern Standard Time in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I don't know where you're watching this from and I don't know what time it is, but hi, how are you? So, today I'm going to talk about the mistakes that most people make that lead them on the wrong path and well, we'll identify them and I'll explain a little bit more. But before I do, let's take a look. Okay. Hi. Today is Monday, 1:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Pennsylvania, and I believe it should be morning Zambian time. Hi, regardless of where you're watching from in the world. Hi, hi, hi. How are you? So today we're going to talk about the path that people take that lead them on a wrong path and how do you course correct. But first, how can you course correct if you don't identify the issues that lead you on the wrong path? So we'll be debunking that, and this is going to be so much fun. It's 1:45 a.m. So if my eyes are a little bit red and no makeup, don't worry about it. It's the process. Yeah. So let me put this away. So one of the things I do is I help people create a meaningful life, and with this comes different aspects of someone's life. But I have to put this on silent so we don't get that ringing sound when I'm talking. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I help people create a meaningful life, and this comes in different aspects and areas. But we're going to be looking at the mistakes that people make that lead them on the wrong path. Let's get to it. Okay, so we'll look at the what, the who, and the why. Um, these are the three W's that really people struggle with, and I've struggled with them personally. So when I come here, it's not that, oh, I never made any mistakes. Like, I made them, I still make my own. But I've trained myself well enough to identify when I'm going on the wrong path, and here are some tips that could help you. The what? You have to identify, or you have to see what you're studying. What are you studying? Are you studying people who do well in life, who have some peace and prosperity, or are you studying people who are failing or struggling? So what do you study? That's very important. Very, very important. I keep on talking about this one because if you want everybody, every human being wants peace. Every human being wants prosperity, wants to grow. So I keep on pointing at this one because if you're looking for growth and you keep on looking at failures, downfalls, and drama, that's what you will attract because that's what you seek out. So, what do you seek out? That's the first W. The second one is who do you research? Who do you research and why do you research them? So, for example, I'll give this example. When I see something I like about someone and I'm intrigued, I want to learn more, I don't go and research what another person said. Even in person, when I see a business owner, I see someone I like in public or wherever, I talk to them. I talk to them. If it's someone who I can't reach, who's beyond my means, I look at their books. I read at their books. I listen to what they say. So the second mistake is not making the mistake of having someone explain to you about another person, because every person has got bad and good. Think about your life. There are people who will say positive things about you, and there are people who will say negative, both news and in person with people who surround you. Some people could even be your friends. They can speak negatively about you, and some will speak positive. But if you only relied about knowing about a person from what you hear from one person, Could be a news person, it could be a journalist, it could be their friend or whatever, but you've never really got the news from the horse itself or the what word am I going to use? The lion. You are going on with wrong information, and that can mislead you. You will make judgments according to a person's perspective, good or bad. That's not real knowledge. If I want to learn about, for example, let's say I want to learn about Michelle Obama, I will not listen, I will not watch what a reporter or someone says about them, their interpretation. Like, I'm sorry, girl, I know you've done your school and your stuff, but I don't care about what you're talking about because your opinion is dented. I will go and read her books. I will go and watch her podcasts. I will go and look for information that she's put out there and see how the person is evolved and learn from the person, judge from the person. It could be in business, it could be in whatever. Like, get to know people, learn from them. Do not let the world mislead you with their interpretation of a scenario, because if someone is cuckoo in the mind or they're negative, that's what you get. If someone is trying to paint a good picture, they'll make a snake look like the best thing in the world. So the who, that was the who. The other W is the what are you looking for? Tying into the who. What are you looking for when you search for information? Are you going in, researching information, trying to validate your thoughts already? Or do you go in looking for information, trying to see how bad things are or how good things are? Whatever you search, you will find. You can go and look into my stuff. You will find nasty stuff. You'll find bad stuff. You can go into my past and look into, and you'll find great stuff. What you find depends with what you're looking for. So you attract who you are inside. You attract what you are feeling. That's why I keep on talking so much about the mechanics of the mind, like fixing what's there, because what's there is what you're going to search out and it's what you're going to give out. So fixing what's there before you search out. What is the intent? What are you looking for? Are you looking for people who will validate the negative or the positive, or do you want the truth, meaning the actual facts that the person speaks, that the person's acts, their actions? And you have to choose. You really have to choose. So those are the three W's, and it's mistakes people make that lead them to a wrong path. The last one is the why. Now, the why is, what is your reason for doing what you do? Why is your reason for what you study? Why is your reason for what you research? Why is the reason for what you're listening to? What is your why? And this ties back, connecting the dots for you. I know some people, this is knowledge that you maybe already know, and I'm just like putting more flames on it, igniting that switch in your mind, saying, oh yeah, I already knew that, but thank you for facilitating that, and emphasizing on that point. Or you might be like, I never thought about it that way, but regardless of which, you could pick from it, pick what you can, leave what you will not, and see what you can apply. But the why is very important. This again ties back to having your goals. Have you made the decision in your life? Are you looking for peace? Are you looking for drama? Are you looking to grow? Are you looking to validate what you know? When you look at information, when you look at people, do you go with the mind of, okay, I know everything and this is going to validate what I know? Or do you enter a conversation? Do you enter a research with, what do I know? When I think about what don't I know, that's the mindset I go with when I'm learning about a person, because I have made a personal decision. I don't know about you, that I want growth, I want peace, I want prosperity, and I want positive people who are like-minded, with money, without money, but people who are positive oriented. So when I go looking for information, I have made the decision that I want peace. I want things that grow. I don't want things that make me feel less. I don't want things that make me feel, I don't know about you, but I don't want things that bring drama for no reason, that make me less energized and less focused on growing. So what does this mean? Meaning, one of the biggest mistakes, so many mistakes I've made in my life, I don't know about you, that lead people to a wrong path, and it led me as well, is not making that decision on what you want. And when you make decision on what you want in life or out of life, what you're creating, could be with your family, friends, kids, whatever, do not pay attention, do not give time to things that are negative. You know what I mean? So when you go in a conversation, are you asking, or are you going with the intent of, let me listen and let me learn? I don't know. If you're going in a conversation, or if you like it when you're talking to someone and they actually want to learn from you, they're actually listening and not telling you, like listening. Give me a one if that really works for you, and if you feel more inclined to speak with a person. Put a one in the comment section below. I will take a look at that tomorrow morning when I wake up. But give me a one if you feel empowered or you feel excited about speaking with a person who's asking you stuff than a person who's telling you stuff in a conversation. Meaning, when you go and do your research, are you listening to understand, or are you just putting your opinions and opinions and opinions? It's very difficult to know if you're dealing with a positive person or with a negative person if you're not listening. And if you've made that decision to say, you know, I want to grow, I want things that are positive, I want things that are great, once you get that hit, because you are listening and not talking, when you listen and you know this doesn't take me on the path I want, this will drain me, this will not work for me, these people will bring more drama where I'm going, I want peace in my life, that person says one thing and does the other, because you're watching and you're listening, you're more alert, you know what decision to make. But if you haven't made the decision of what you want in your life, you will sit and people will gossip and talk about different things, and you're entangled in these different situations with people you meet. It could be a workplace, it could be in society, it could be in business, it could be wherever you meet them. If you haven't made a decision on what you want, you will fall for everything. Meaning, when there's drama, you're in it because you didn't put those alerts in your mind. You haven't thought about it long term, and you find yourself on drama and drama and drama and drama. So, how do you avoid some paths that lead you on a wrong way? The 3 W's. What? What is the reason? Why? Why are you researching? Why are you listening? Why are you giving your time? Why are you putting your energy in something? Who? Who are you researching? Why are you researching them, and who are they? Are they all drama? Why are you interested in that? Are they people who bring peace, who will bring some context to you, who will connect you with other people, like-minded people? Are they people who can help you grow? Are they people who you can help? Who are you researching and why? And are you listening from second-hand parties? Do you take the time to read a book? Do you take a time to read their book if they have a book? Do you take time to really listen to what they said, not what another person interpreted of what they did in their life? Because we have to remember, like they say in the Bible, you know, they say, cast a stone if you've never wronged. Meaning, any person, even Mother Teresa, even Jesus, if you go looking for negative, you will find it. So what do you do with all this information that I've shared? Well, this is the easy part actually. If you take the time to research, you invest in things that are positive, the good things that people did, if you learn about their mistakes according to what they say in their book or what they tell you from what they say, you avoid those mistakes. But the biggest thing out of everything, are you subjecting yourself to things that take away from you, or are you subjecting your things to things that make you grow? You have to choose, you have to decide. You have to decide. You have to make a decision every morning. If you don't read your goals, if you don't have a purpose, if you haven't made that decision of what you really want in life, you'll be entangled in so many noise. Oh, you have a girlfriend or you have a wife, they're always entangled, and you are brought in the drama because you haven't put your foot down to say, okay, this is what I want. What steps do I need to take to make sure I don't experience more of this, to avoid the drama that comes with this? If you're a guy and people are always talking about, well, I don't want to go there because that's not the point, but the point is, what are you looking for? And what are you doing to stay your path? What are you doing to grow? Why are you looking for what you're looking for? Is it for entertainment? Is it for drama? What is it? You really have to find out. You have to find out what you want, and you have to stick to it. And if you don't have people around you who exemplify what you want, it could even be with elections that we had here. It could even be with the elections that Zambia is going to have. Stop listening to an interpreter of what they say about a person, whether good or bad. Look at the person, look at the stats, look at what they've done, look at the content, the post out. Does it match where you want to go? If it's not, run. Run. Or make an internal decision to say, I will not engage in self-sabotaging things that hold me back. I will not engage in this, not because I know everything, but because I know I spend my time on things that build me. And if a person is coming back with the purpose of negative, like, you're not on the same path, it doesn't even make sense. It's not about who knows more. It's about who's decided where they're going and who has implemented something in their head that helps them choose what not to make mistakes on. So, just to revise on what I said, we're going back to revision. Who are you studying and why? What do you look for when you look into people? Who is your resource? Who is your resource? Is it a third-party person? Do they have good intentions? Are they the best representative of that person? Or can you find a way to read their material if they're out there, if they're not? If there's someone who is close by, do you just walk up to them or find a way to get to know them and get to judge for yourself according to what you want to create in your life? This seems very simple or maybe complex. I'm not sure how you see it, but it will determine where you go and how you experience your life. Is it going to be dramatic? Is it going to be peaceful? It's up to you. And sometimes you need a person to hold your hand. And that's why I said I help people like create a life that they want. I help people create a life that's fulfilled, jumping hoops that they don't need to bump into. And it's fulfilling. It's fulfilling, and it's very nice to walk with a person hand in hand and help them see things that maybe they don't see, and help them navigate so that they reach or create a life that's more fulfilled. So a smart person will make a mistake and learn, but a smarter person will learn from other people's mistakes and will do better. So this is, let's see the time. It is 2:01 a.m. I have to go to bed. I love everybody. Thank you for watching. Please leave me a comment and let me know if this relates to you. Let me know if you want more content like this and nuggets that can help you propel your life to what you want. You can DM me or you can write a comment. Actually, start with a comment here. Let me know and I'll keep on throwing these nuggets. But I need to know if someone is using them. Are you using them? If you're not, use them. It's easy to get advice that people want you to take because it makes them feel better. But to take advice that's good for you, and creates a life that's better for you, because you have to live with the consequences of the decisions you make. If you make great decisions, people will advise, but they won't live with you in your mistakes. They won't live with you in your flourishing. So make decisions that you can live with rather than taking advice and decisions with consequences you can never live with. So I hope you take those 3 mistakes that lead people on a wrong path and you apply them to your life, because you are fabulous. You deserve the best. And I believe in you, so I need you to believe in yourself. If there is drama, or if you're in a place that you don't like and you want better things, or you want to maintain and not go on the wrong path, believe in yourself. That's one. Two, learn from others. It's less painful. It's easier when someone is holding your hand, and it's better when someone has your interests. So, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a 2 if you like this, and I'll give you a chance to rewatch. Otherwise, it's 2 a.m. and I am sleepy, no makeup, with dark marks over there. So, I'm gonna say goodnight. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. You are so amazing. Mwah. Love you all. Bye.